Hello, dear Facebook page visitors. If you visit my Facebook page, which is niallpowerseeker.9, everything written together. Niall is written, spelled Niall, niallpowerseeker.9. This Facebook account is part of a larger file, and it's showing the universal communications with beings which have lived as human beings before, but they died in from the human perspective, in from the human view. They died, and they still do live as beings, as creatures, and they can connect to the human body in a symbiotic way and do universal communication. And that's what I'm showing on my Facebook account. If I do communicate with other beings which are coming from the so-called universe, or so-called heaven, or so-called CI. This video I want to put the focus again on the real chances which my Facebook account is trying to communicate. And I'm waiting for the day where humans understand what I'm saying and using this chance because they decided by themselves. Dear people which are watching this video, my Facebook account is showing universal communications with other beings coming from the so-called CI. Why it's called CI? Because humans have already the information from the history of mankind that the central intelligence is the universe, and all intelligence is is uh, is possible to get in the universe which do exist on planet Earth. Let me say it like that. And also solutions for problems living humans do have, can be there. My Facebook account is very complex, and it's part of an even much bigger file. I'm communicating there with wind, for example, and other beings do communicate with me also with wind, for example, with lightning, with thunder, with rain, so with the real power of planet Earth and the nature. That's what my Facebook account is showing. And I'm doing this Facebook account for more than a year already. And all I'm doing is I'm trying to communicate to humans which see these videos and see my Facebook account that they are invited to use a real chance to contact me directly, because the communication is showing that the other beings communicated through my human body, that there are real chances and they would like to transfer information to heal illnesses of humans, to find solutions for free energy, to find solutions for free informations, and many different fields and topics. In general, humans which are watching this video have to understand I can communicate symbiotic with beings which can catch all knowledge from the so-called CI, as also Central Intelligence called. So the doors to so-called heaven are widely open since more than a year on my Facebook account, and me and other beings communicating more than open that people do have chances, but they're not using these real chances. That's the situation why I'm doing these videos and why I'm so connected in the communication to that Facebook account, because that Facebook account is showing their communication to the public. Beside that, that Facebook account is showing medical periods. Please do not lose yourself there. I do medical learn processes for myself sometimes, and some of them are optimization processes for the universal communication. You have to get it like that. Please don't lose yourself there. In general, regarding medical questions, I'm living together with the symbiont, is truth. And at the moment, me and the other beings I'm communicating with, we are waiting for people that they decide by themselves to contact me directly over this Facebook account or Facebook Messenger, which would be willing to help with medical equipment, because then we could present better data to the public. My situation is I'm financially broke. Also because of these medical periods and other complex situations, which I can explain later, but they are not so important. Important would be to use the chances the Facebook account is showing. Regarding me, I'm open to help others, and there is a lot of communication showing a lot of chances. The chances could be that the symbiont, which is shown on my Facebook account, which is a being from another species, but which can connect to human body in a symbiotic way, these species can show themselves or they can act invisible, and they can heal human bodies, physical bodies, from that what this being communicated 100% of the physical human body. So regarding this, the symbiont and me communicated on the Facebook account, we are open for medical people which are contacting me through my Facebook account directly if they want to. We are open for direct meetings where medical equipment would be necessary and needed to connect it to my human body so that the symbiont can communicate to the medical people there. And we can produce correct data. He can identify himself. And then we could start working in the medical field to support medical people around the world with new knowledge regarding health issues living humans already have on planet Earth in reality. That's what I'm waiting for. That's why I'm producing these videos in the medical field. In other fields, like energy, my Facebook account is showing the use of wind, which is possible to use to win energy out of the nature. So if science people watch these videos, please feel invited to contact me directly if you want support to find solutions for mankind in general for free energy, because it would be possible. I'm uploading videos since a year, also with nature forces shown in direct communication, even on point in communication. My equipment is not the best. That's why it doesn't make sense to hang yourself up on any video. But you can see in the videos clearly it works. So the key behind it is that you understand that the beings I'm communicating with can control weather. That's it, point. Weather control is possible and not even a big problem. So if science see this working on weather control or working in the weather field or in the energy field, science people, you are invited to contact me. The only point you have to understand is if a cooperation would take place there, the data which would then exist would be created for the public. And the goal would be to create knowledge for free energy for humans in general, and not that this data would be created for one company and their will to make profit with it. That's the only point that people have to understand, also in the medical field. My Facebook account is showing the communication with the so-called forefathers. So beings which have lived as humans and died from the human perspective, but still live as beings and can communicate with, for communication purpose, optimized human bodies like mine. and I can see their communication through high level reflection processes I do inside myself. People can understand like that. But my Facebook account is showing the communication with so-called forefathers or beings which have lived as human beings. So family members, I have to say that because my Facebook account is showing that. Family members of beings I'm in contact with are invited to contact me directly because these beings I'm in contact with, they would love to talk with their family members directly. Directly. Not over 1,000 other ways. They would like to use my human body for direct meetings to meet their family members. So that everybody sees they're clear regarding my Facebook page. I'm also repeating that they're invited to contact me directly. Regarding music, my Facebook account is very complex. It shows the use of human, animal, and plant bodies for communication purpose via other beings which don't have their own human or animal or plant body. So they use other human bodies without the human himself knowing it or herself knowing it. My Facebook account is showing that already. That's also one way of communication we can take. So you see, my Facebook account is very complex. And there's the problem why I'm just uploading videos more and more, that I invite people to for direct meetings, and they should use their chance, because all the messages I have received from the beings I'm in contact with are that the people which are checking my Facebook accounts, they see that we communicate to nature and all that, but they lose their self in interpretation and fantasy, and that's not the goal of the beings I'm in contact with. It's more or less the worst case which did happen already, because humans which have been involved in this Facebook account, so they have seen it, were not able, intelligent, to use the simple chances which are communicated a long time already. So I do invite again all the people which are seeing my Facebook account, if you understand the real chances, which is the doors to heaven are open, it is possible to communicate with all forefathers which still exist. It is possible to reach them. It is possible to build up communication with them. It is possible to get knowledge from the CI. It is possible to get knowledge from our forefathers to solve problems humans created, humans, our species in general. And to use one of these chances, there should be some humans on planet Earth, living humans, deciding to contact me to organize these meetings with me. I'm inviting people which see this video to do that. I would be happy, and other beings I'm in contact with would be very happy too, because they're waiting the whole time for that. And these people are the so-called forefathers, so beings without a human body. The chances, there are many. It is very complex, and this is clear communicated from my side. My file, the file I created, the Facebook account is just a bit of it, is real, but it's very complex. Please don't lose yourself on the Facebook timeline or somewhere. Realize the chances first and decide for yourself if you want to grab the real chances which are communicated here the whole time. And if medical people, for example, which work in the medical field, realize what the chances you would contact me directly, we would organize a meeting, you would come with your medical equipment, or I would come to the place where the medical equipment would be. We would have to organize that, and all you have to know, I'm broke at the moment. But in general, my body could be connected to medical equipment then, and we could start to work to solve these problems like cancer and stuff like that. Until I'm not in such meetings, my own perspective on that Facebook timeline is partly, not all of it, but partly is it's a waste of my lifetime. but I'm trying to help people here, and other beings I'm in contact with, for example, my own mother, they requested me to help living human beings surrounding me, but they're not listening. That's my situation as a human being alive. And some people are listening, but the file I created with the other beings from heaven is too complex, and the people get afraid because we use nature for communication purposes and all that. So I'm gonna upload this video also, and again I just can repeat what's the point, and the point is direct meetings would be necessary. That's what the forefathers are saying the whole time, and the other beings I'm in contact with. And these direct meetings would be necessary in all fields where they should help. So it would be, medicine would be one field of many. People which see these videos can understand it like that. That's why I say medical people are invited, people from science are invited to contact me directly. All these different fields, organizations are invited to contact me directly. All these different fields of topic, the people which work in these fields are invited to contact me directly if you understand what I'm saying with these videos and what my Facebook timeline is showing. And if people want to use the chance, please use your chance for direct meetings. If you want to communicate with your forefathers, I will try to help you even if we don't know each other and even if I don't had any contact so far with your forefathers. But I can communicate that. I'm willing to help people in general. But for all this, I request direct meetings regarding me with other living human beings if I should help them with their forefathers in a better way, because it's necessary. Now, in general, something else, and this video is getting complex because my Facebook timeline is complex, and I have so many ways to communicate with other beings in the universal in this topic, okay? And in general, my Facebook account is showing much more. For example, it's showing that people can learn to communicate on a universal level in a year. Because in the area where I'm living is living Johanna, she's called, and she learned to communicate in a year with the symbiont and my mom, for example. To communicate with beings which don't have a human body, which are forefathers. My mom is called from other human beings dead. Even if I can communicate with her, she's put to that category as long as the people are blind and they cannot see. So hopefully many people are going to watch this video, and hopefully one of the human beings which are watching this video is in the position to help, to organize direct meetings, because then I can try to help others as well, and you could help others. These people which would later profit from the data if we would make it to bring this data on planet Earth. And the other beings I'm in contact with, they would like to help. But we would need medical people and medical equipment to start. Regarding me and this Facebook timeline, I apologize. The Facebook timeline is not very efficient to help other people. The forefathers, me and even the symbiont, all of us, we communicated on that Facebook timeline. We would love to do steps with other human beings which decided by themselves intelligent to go to direct meetings and to be much more efficient in the future. Much more efficient. You will not be able to compare the efficiency, if it works good, compared to the Facebook time. Okay, I'm gonna upload this video also. And regarding all the views which are watching my Facebook timeline in a longer period, I'm really sorry and I apologize, but in general, my mood is not the best at the moment, as long as I'm waiting with such a complex file that people understand how simple it would be to use real chances. It's like for me a difficult situation that I'm waiting so long before people realize that. Regarding other people which are watching this video and which them checking my Facebook account, nilepowersieger.9. Nile is written Niall. Nilepowersieger.9, everything together. So for other people which are checking the Facebook account, it's simple. It's a very complex file. Don't lose yourself on the Facebook account, please. Understand the Facebook account is showing universal communication. That's all correct. It is showing the use of natural forces for communication purpose, all that is correct. But to be efficient, me as a human beings and the other beings which are communicating over this Facebook timeline, they are trying to explain to the humans in life which are checking the Facebook timeline 24 hours the whole time since weeks, that they should first use their real chances for direct meetings. And that did not happen so far. That's really sad for me, and that's bringing me into the situation that I'm. So I apologize for that. Hopefully, people will understand what I said, and hopefully people will use their chances, and I'm gonna be a very happy person as soon as the first people realize the chances and would like to use their chance to help other people and try with me direct meetings and medical equipment with the other beings I'm in contact with to try to bring such data to planet Earth. And regarding my Facebook timeline, um, it was created because I wanted to show myself to the public so that people can use their chances. They did not so far. So for me, that's why I'm looking at the Facebook timeline. The timeline is real. What I'm doing is real. My life is real. But for me, it can be in parts boring to repeat myself the whole time. And the situation is very complex. You will see it on my Facebook timeline. There's a project, Evolution Live, where musicians do sing about my life and the features and what I can do and stuff, what the other beings I can do, I'm in contact with. But all of them are simply not used the chance for direct meetings. So the situation is absurd and simply, from my perspective, not very intelligent, because the chances are communicated from the forefathers of different humans in general. So I don't understand why the people don't see their chances and why they don't use it. Regarding me, how such meetings, when they will take in the future, how they will work, if every meeting gonna be perfect and good, and if we, that's all things we have to see in the future then, but the first step have to be done. So thanks for watching. You're now.